Steve had been staring at the elderly couple lying dead in bed for more than half an hour. He simply couldn't believe the police's conclusion that both had died of natural causes at the same time. Watson pointed out that such a peaceful death was only possible if they had taken a toxic substance together. Crouching by the air vent, Steve sniffed the air drifting out and confirmed, "I'm certain they were poisoned." Following Steve's lead, the group made their way down to the basement beneath the apartment building. He had caught a whiff of what smelled like butadiene coming from the bedroom vent on the first floor. Butadiene is a toxic gas left behind when rubber burns. The deeper they went into the basement, the stronger and sharper the smell became. Steve believed the couple had been poisoned by butadiene leaking from the basement, carried into every apartment through the ventilation system. The police had already searched the building thoroughly. Only the elderly couple lived on the first floor, while the second-floor tenant wasn't home at the time. That tenant had been lucky. Otherwise, they too would have been victims. But Steve insisted they hadn't escaped either. On the ground ahead sat a man's charred corpse, his neck burned into ash by a rubber tire. Only one group was known for this kind of brutal killing, the SDS gang. Their trademark method was to douse a tire with gasoline, force it around the victim's neck, and set it ablaze, watching them scream in agony as they burned alive. The coroner later confirmed through dental records that the victim was Jack, the second-floor tenant. Certificates found in his apartment showed he held dual PhDs in botany and genetic engineering. But how had someone like him gotten mixed up with a gang? Police found Jack's lease agreement with his landlord, which listed his emergency contact, Annie, his ex-girlfriend. During questioning, Annie admitted they had broken up, but still kept a close, almost intimate relationship. She knew it wasn't right, but she couldn't let him go. Steve cut her off, saying the real reason she couldn't leave Jack was because she wanted access to his marijuana plants. With his advanced degrees and the discovery of large amounts of cash and growing equipment in his apartment, Steve suspected Jack's link to the SDS gang was his expertise in cultivating marijuana. Annie admitted she knew about it, but she argued Jack wasn't in it for the money. He wanted to study how to improve cannabis growth through crossbreeding and grafting. Working with the gang simply gave him the lab-like environment he needed. So why did the gang kill him?